London Heathrow Airport, one of the world's busiest travel hubs, faced an extraordinary crisis as a fire at a nearby electrical substation triggered a massive shutdown. The blaze resulted in a significant power outage, causing over 1,350 flights to be cancelled and leaving nearly 200,000 passengers stranded. The incident has dominated UK headlines, with many questioning how a single fire could bring such a critical infrastructure to a standstill. The fire, which erupted late Thursday night at the North Hyde electrical substation in Hayes, approximately 1.5 miles from the airport, quickly escalated into a major disruption. London Fire Brigade received reports at around 11:23 p.m., and despite their swift response, the damage had already been done. The resulting power outage forced airport authorities to suspend operations indefinitely, with the initial announcement stating Heathrow would remain closed until at least midnight on Friday. However, limited repatriation flights resumed by Friday evening, providing some relief for passengers stranded at various European airports. Travelers at Heathrow faced chaos, confusion, and frustration as flight information screens went dark, check-in counters ceased operation, and terminals quickly filled with anxious passengers. Airlines, including British Airways, Air Canada, and United Airlines, scrambled to accommodate affected travelers. Some were rebooked on alternative flights, while others had no choice but to endure long waits at the airport. In response to the crisis, Heathrow's chief executive, Thomas Waldby, issued an apology, acknowledging the severity of the situation. He described the incident as unprecedented, and admitted that despite rigorous planning, the airport could not be completely immune to such disruptions. He reassured the public that a full schedule would resume by Saturday morning, although concerns remain about the airport's resilience in the face of such events. The UK government has also stepped in, with Downing Street officials stating that there are questions to answer regarding how a single fire could lead to such widespread disruption. Counter-terror police initially led the investigation, but authorities later confirmed the fire was not suspicious. Instead, the focus has shifted to Heathrow's electrical infrastructure and whether sufficient safeguards were in place to prevent a total shutdown. Meanwhile, the Daily Mail, The Guardian, The Times, and several other UK newspapers have been vocal in their criticism, labeling the incident a colossal failure and highlighting the lack of backup systems robust enough to prevent such chaos. Many have pointed out that for an airport handling an average of 229,000 passengers daily, a contingency plan for power failures should have been foolproof. The fire, which involved a transformer containing 25,000 liters of cooling oil, left 67,000 households in the surrounding area without power. Emergency services evacuated 29 people from nearby homes, but thankfully, no casualties were reported. The London Fire Brigade reported that, as of Friday evening, small sections of the fire were still burning, but it was largely under control. As Heathrow resumes operations, the focus now turns to what lessons can be learned from this crisis. With international air travel so dependent on complex infrastructure, incidents like this highlight the vulnerabilities in even the most well-prepared systems. Whether this prompts a major overhaul of Heathrow's emergency preparedness remains to be seen. But for now, the travel nightmare is finally easing for thousands of stranded passengers. Stay subscribed for more videos.